Hello everybody, Rob Early, serial entrepreneur here. There is a gray building right here that was a former garage. So we totally gutted it, got everything set up for elegant weddings that people are coming and spending $100,000 for a wedding just a month ago, but I'm gonna tell you how to set it up in 90 days to make it a profitable business. So 2022, getting engaged, looking at wedding venues around Northeast Ohio and realizing there is nothing that good out here. So what do? I look around at a property I have that's underutilized and kind of dirty as a garage shop, and I say, we're gonna transform that into a wedding venue. And how I did that in 90 days, this is what I wanna tell you the story about, and that is the fun part. But imagine walking around with your future wife and looking at venues and being like, none of these are great. Nothing is really what you want it to be. I mean, these places are old barns and old places that really don't look very clean, new, modern, all that stuff. So what do? You turn around and you look at your construction background and say, let's build one. You know, if you can't find it, you gotta just build it. So that's what we did. You're sitting in a 6,000 square foot empty box that was once a garage for a construction business, my own construction business. So what you see here is the elegant space that transformed from it. I mean, there were 5 big high bay doors. That back wall behind us was not glass. It was actually solid block wall. That's it. That's all that was in here, storage. You know, 6 months out from the wedding date. So we're here, picture January 10th, 2023. We're sitting here as a garage. And in 6 months, time frame, we've managed to take the architectural plans to the city, get approved, pull permits, and in March of 2023, 90 days out, we're gonna start building. You know, we're gonna do everything in here. So imagine in 90 days, covering up 5 garage doors, putting in a glass wall, above is the full ventilation, everything gets drywalled, and on the June 10th day, the wedding day, we are still painting and cleaning and putting in hand dryers the morning of this wedding. But we got it done and we had the wedding here, so that is the exciting story. So when we put this budget together, I said, hey, look, we can definitely make this happen for about $450,000, $500,000 was our actual estimated budget. I said, look, we're gonna pull equity out of the companies that we already have. We're not even gonna go to the bank for it. We're gonna build it with our own team, our own material, some of the stuff we have left over from other jobs. We're gonna make this work. Well, come to find out, after having a budget of $450,000, $500,000, we ended this project around $650,000. I think a lot of it came from, you know, some of these mechanical, electrical, and plumbing plans. That's the expensive part of this kind of project. Like any business, there's risk, and risk of building something that people won't come and use. But I knew after searching all these venues and seeing the things Cleveland, Ohio has to offer for wedding venues, there really wasn't something special in this neighborhood. So creating something, spending that $650,000 on this project, I see it booking up very easily. We sell the venue space, we sell alcohol here, and we will have add-on services too. So we're gonna have different ways to make money, utilize the space, and we see the demand that's needed in Cleveland. A lot of places post-COVID actually were booked up like 1 or 2 years out. So even if you got engaged in 2023, you couldn't even have a wedding till 2024. So why not have us, Overlook Venue and Event Center, fill that gap? We opened with our wedding June 10th, 2023, and we already have over 50 events booked through 2024. So this event center design was built by a team. And I'm not saying like an architect team. This was an in-house team. I mean, between myself, my brother, my other family members, my wife, well, at that time was a fiance, and all of us kind of collaborating on what would look good, what wouldn't, what light fixture to choose, what kind of steel structure should we use for the ventilation system, like what should the floor look like, and putting all these ideas together really led us to like, okay, everybody's opinion mattered a little bit to put together a whole picture of what this place should look like. But that's the problem with it. $450,000 budget turned into $650,000 because your ideas are ever changing. Okay, let's add this, let's do that. Let's add more insulation in this for sound deadening. Let's add a better ventilation system. So I think having a team of people think about how to build this was great, but I know variables changed the cost in that. So it was good, it was bad, but it was done right. It feels like 100% complete, and we're very happy with the results. I think profit is the name of the game here. We need to make our money back. We have $650,000 invested. We need to make sure we make our money back. So how we're gonna do that? Well, we're gonna book weddings. Yes, that's a goal. At least one wedding a week. So we should have a goal of 52 weddings a year, but of course more, the merrier. But also filling in the social events. So that Thursday through Sunday, we should have social events for 25 to 100 people. Those are big in importance, but here's the real money. That could all be added to the bottom line. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and maybe even into Thursday for corporate events or birthday parties or something that can fill that gap, because Monday through Thursday is usually slower. So if you can put events in those days, I think that goes right to the bottom line, and it'll be very, very profitable. So say you really make good money Friday, Saturday, Sunday because you book a wedding every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's great. But what if you could put a celebration of life, corporate event, and a birthday party Monday through Thursday during the day to really capitalize on using this space every single day? Because you know what, if it's empty, you aren't making any money. So my 3 ideas that I have for you to rent out your venue space would be: go to every show possible, connect with the community, and advertise locally. So I think those are the 3 things. You want to hit the shows to get the weddings, get the big bookings, corporate bookings. You hit locally, like at your neighborhood shows or anywhere you could hit locally, like corporate events or corporate businesses. And then third would be advertise local. So like newspapers and Facebook and Wedding Wire and those types of things. So let's recap that one more time. Make sure you go to shows, make sure you advertise in local media or papers, and then third, visit the businesses, get them to book. I think I gave you a lot of information in this. I know it's overwhelming, but what I need you to do is go ahead and put something in the comment there, and I'd love to make a video about your question so I can help you build something great like this in the future. That's what I'm here to do, share my story, share my ideas, and look, this is just one thing. I plan on doing a lot more, but I would like to share it, help somebody create another venue. So again, put that question down in the comment, and I'd love to make a video on it, and more details are to come.